Hello everybody, it is Friday the 21st of July. Trying one more time, still bouncing myself off a brick wall, but here goes. Just trying to look at it again from a slightly different angle, trying to rephrase what I'm saying, because that is actually what I'm doing with my autistic children. You know, if it doesn't sink in one way, rephrase it, try if it sinks in then, if they get it, what it is you're saying. So let me rephrase it again, slightly different, from a different angle. See if it sinks in what I'm saying. Want to talk about calling good bad and bad good, and really about worshipping the archetypal psychopath. Because Christians, that is what you're doing. You are worshipping the archetypal psychopath, and you're bringing his kingdom to earth, and you're wondering what the hell is going on in this world. You're bringing that kingdom to earth. That's what you're doing by worshipping him. So let's break this down. What is an archetype to start with? What is an archetype? How do you create an archetype? It is if you take one aspect of us and you make it all. That's how you create an archetype. And God of the Bible is an archetype. He is one desire, an archetype created by desire. He's just one desire, and he will create man in the image of that desire. And his desire is to rule over everything, to have dominion over everything, to have knowledge, to have dominion over everything. Knowledge that should serve him. Knowledge in his garden that will serve him to reach his objective, the end of his desire, which is to have dominion over everything. And he has created man in his image. I mean, Klaus Schwab is as godly as you can get, according to that one. That's what you're worshipping. It is the archetypal psychopath and narcissist is what you are worshipping as the only God. And we must serve him. Then you are in a relationship with a narcissist. You are the subservient part of that relationship with a narcissist. Yeah? You must do everything. You must correct yourself all the time so that it will serve him, and so that his will shall be done. That's a relationship you're in. That is what he is. And then you're standing there saying, well, Jesus will come and save us. Jesus made himself into that which will serve. Completely. Again, he became another archetype. He became that will serve the narcissist completely. By doing away with self. By completely doing away with self. Yeah? I shall not say anything unless I'm told. I shall not think anything unless that thought is given to me. I shall not do unless I've been told to do so. But that is, and in the end, that is what people do that are in narcissistic relationships. Because if they don't do it, their wrath will come upon them. They will get clobbered. Again, that is what is happening in the Bible. Unless you do what I tell you, my wrath shall come upon you. Folks, this is madness. And I'm listening to so many videos of, it's so spiritual and it's so far out there. No, it's not. It's not. It's right in front of your nose. You know it. It's not far out. It's right there in front of you. And we shall all become like Jesus. We shall all shall become the subservient ones that will serve the narcissist so that his kingdom shall come and his will shall be done. Folks, we are, get out of monotheism, get out of mono anything. We are multi-dimensional beings. And then please use the word dimension in its meaning of different aspects to something. Yeah? When you say there's a different dimension to something, use it in there's a different aspect to something. There are different aspects to us. We are multiple archetypes. And in a way, we are shapeshifters. We can shift from one archetype to another. Whatever persona will, so to speak, will serve us at the moment. And we should not get stuck in one. We are all of them. They are all our truth. And good and bad does not come into being because one archetype is good and another one is bad. Even the will to have dominion is not bad. At times it serves. At times it is necessary. But it is not all. That is not all we are. And we are not just the compassion-filled, subservient lamb that will go serving all the way to self-destruction, to laying down its own life. That's not all we are either. We are multi-dimensional beings and we are shapeshifters. We can shift to becoming a different persona, a different archetype. Good and bad comes into being through how you use what you are and with what intention you are using it. Not through, our archetypes are neither good nor bad. But we are their masters. We are the ones that are using them. They should serve us. And good and bad comes into being through what it is we're doing with what we are. Not with what we are, not through what we are to start with what was created at the beginning. There's neither good nor bad in it. It's how we use it. So, but we are being driven past the point, far out. Just simply by using the word dimensions, for instance, by using it in the definition of time and space. And off we go. Wrong definition for this particular problem. But this is really, you are calling good bad and bad good. You are worshipping a narcissist, the archetypal narcissist, as the only God, as the only possibility. And he will gain knowledge that will serve him to have dominion over you. Oh, he's Satan. No, he's not. Satan is the serpent in the garden. The serpent is doubt. The one in the garden is doubt. If that's Satan, then Satan is doubt. And that's pure poison to the narcissist. That is pure poison to the psychopath, that you should doubt him. God forbid that you should doubt him. Because then he loses dominion over you. If doubt creeps in, he's starting to lose dominion over you. And that's why he chucked the serpent out of his own garden, to keep the way of the tree of life. And the way is that there's no doubt about what God wants is good, and his will shall be done. Yeah, he chucked us out because we were already contaminated by doubt, and he chucked the serpent out with us. Yeah, you go with them. That's what he did. But doubt is pure poison to the narcissist. Folks, it is not far out. It's not in another dimension. It is right in front of your nose and you know it. You would know it in any, most likely, you would know it in other situations in this world. You would know it. But you read the Bible and all of a sudden, oh, it's somewhere else and it's something completely different. No, as below, so above. No different. You know it here, you know it there. So please wake up. World, wake up. Christianity, wake up. You are calling good bad and bad good. You know it is bad. You know the psychopath is bad. You know the narcissist is bad. And maybe Jesus has even seen that. But then he went completely the opposite way. Or, I will not have dominion over anything. I will not impose my will on anything. I will just serve everything. So that I'm becoming now the open door that everything can come in and I will serve it. Again, it's every time we reduce ourselves to just one when we are created more than that the whole thing goes belly up, because one cannot be all. It cannot do all. It will become destructive. We are multidimensional, and we are shapeshifters. Let's be what we are. Let's accept what we are and work it to the best that we can be. To serve life, to serve each other, in whatever capacity, in whatever archetype would be the one that can deal with any situation that's in front of us. Use the best archetype to bring the best outcome. And in the end, what is God? And God is obviously not all. The only thing that is the all itself, and the all is not defined. God is defined. And God is that which can define itself. The freedom to define yourself. We can do that. We can define ourselves. That's what makes us God. And that's the only thing in this world that can do that. No plant, no animal, can define itself. They do not have free will over themselves. We do. Then let's start with the knowledge of ourselves. And out of the knowledge of ourselves, you can see that God. It is because you know it in yourself. You know it in others. You know it in this world. That's how you can know Him. That's spiritual knowledge. It's knowledge of self through which you see others. Then know yourself as multidimensional. Several aspects. They're neither good nor bad. Depends on how you use them. What the outcome is going to be. That's good or bad. So be wise. And please see what it is you're worshipping. And see that you are actually bringing His kingdom to earth. Your will is actually being done. The likes of the Klaus Schwab, who are the archetype, are becoming that archetype of that God. They're becoming the image of that God that you are worshipping. And through them, His kingdom will come to earth. And you're praying for it to happen. Anyway, I leave it at that for today. And I'll talk to you again soon. I hope it will eventually sink in with somebody what it is we're actually doing. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for today. Talk to you again soon. Bye.